Hello YouTube, it's your buddy Sven here once again. Sorry for the delay. I've had some internet issues and just some various things going on that have prevented me from recording, especially on a web-based game like Warframe. Web-based meaning I need the internet for it. So without further ado, let's go ahead and get into this. I feel like I've kind of jumped the ship a little bit in the fact that I haven't covered what the ship does. I've gone over frames, I've gone over stuff, I've showcased frames. Yeah, I've never shown you arguably the most important part of the game, and that's the layout of your ship. Now, you'll unlock this by doing the tutorial. It'll show you what to do. However, I know sometimes the tutorial doesn't do a great job. So I'm here with my Frost Prime, who has honestly become one of my favorite Warframes in the entire game, if not my favorite. Frost Prime was my first ever main frame, and Frost Prime has quickly become my favorite frame in the entire game. So, without further ado, let's get started. So, with arguably the most important sector of your ship, the navigation. What navigation does is you have access to all of your nodes, and you'll get more as you beat bosses. And so Mercury you could start with, or let's even do Earth where you'd start with first. You have all your mission nodes. This is how you access missions. And then up at the top left you can see all the alerts going on. Later on you'll have syndicates and quests and all that fun stuff. Your little news tab over here showcases all the news that DE has put out. DE being Digital Extremes, the makers of Warframe. So, Volt Prime access, some, player avatars, some hotfixes, all that fun stuff. Then you have the Conclave. Conclave is PvE. This is amazing. It's just PvP. And this is the only PvP in the game. However, the PvP is pretty intense in the game, and there are some very, very advanced players in there. So I would not recommend immediately shooting in there. Now, you have the syndicates. This is where you check which syndicates you are a part of. This starts at Mastery Rank 3, if I recall. Now, what the syndicates do is they'll offer you mods and other rewards. So my syndicate is Cephalon Suda, as we can see here.
You would make an excellent Cephalon, Tenno.
Suda really likes me. I'm a rank 4 or 5 in her syndicate, and basically meaning I get all these little perks. And what they're all about is just intelligence. I can go over the syndicates at some other point.
See anything interesting?
So they offer you all these rewards, from void keys to sigils, which help you get more points in the syndicate for more rewards, weapon mods, and then when you hit rank 5, you get all these Warframe mods that augment abilities, certain weapons, advanced sigil, and a Siandana, which is a little scarf decor that you can get. It's really nice. Siandanas are really good status symbols, along with sigils. Now up here, we have two tabs here. We have the Codex, which Codex is the library of the game, which you could use Codex scanners to analyze enemies. I don't have a lot of them logged other than the Chroma enemy itself, which I will show you in a little bit. So, yes, that is the enemy Chroma. And then you'll notice also if we were to go to Warframe, since I own Chroma, I have the Chroma entry here. This one looks a little bit better, in case you can't tell. So, the Warframe entries to the Codex are absolutely stunning. But the Codex is pretty cool if you want to learn about the lore of the game and to access your quests and do any training. This is the place to go. Also gives you a good synopsis on certain mission types. Now, the market, the shop. You buy things with credits, you buy things with platinum. Overall, a very important area in the game. Prime access, how you can get platinum in the game, which is the kind of, the microtransaction currency. You can buy Warframes, you can buy weapons, you can buy equipment, and then if you have plat, you can buy bundles. Just so it's like, oh, hey, I want all the Edo armor for Warframe, where I have the Edo Prime armor. I can go ahead and buy that for 100 plat. So there you go. That's the market. I accidentally clicked escape. So let's go to the lower deck of our ship. Now, to our immediate left and right, we have two options. A little bit of a frame dip there. We have the mods, which I will explain mods later, but you'll see I have over 1,000 mods. You get mods very, very often in this game, and there are just a multitude of them. You have Warframes, you have auras, you have augments, you have all different types of weapons, you have stances for your melees, you have Arcwing mods, you have so many things in this game. It's pretty stunning. But we can get into that later. Mods entail a whole other video. And then you have your Foundry. Foundry is, again, one of the most important nodes in your ship. There are certain ones, like kind of the news tab is kind of, if you want to learn all about the news, but I like to kind of leave it as a surprise and find things for myself. The Foundry is where you build everything. Like right there, I had the ability to claim a quest. You can make your alternate helmets, you can make your frames through here if you want to build them without buying them with real money. It's overall, I enjoy the Foundry very much. I have made so many things to the Foundry. As a matter of fact, everything on me other than my armor and my Siandana, everything you see on me was made in the Foundry. So the frame itself, the weapon. Now you have your little incubator, which is where you can raise Kubros, which are the little puppies of the game, and they can serve as sentinels and be their companion to help you fight. I have a stealth Kubro, in other words, a Hurras Kubro, and you can interact with them, meaning you can do this. See, there's my little pet Beatrice. She's adorable. My friend Astroneer gave her that name, so I wanted to roll with that. And then you have your arsenal. Arsenal, arguably that's even more important than your navigation, and arguably it is the most important node of your ship. You get to customize your frame here. You get to pick which frame you're going to use, which weapons you're going to use, which sentinels you're going to use. Overall, extremely, extremely important. This is where you equip mods. This is where I can't overstate how important this is. It's overall just absolutely an amazing, amazing node of the ship. So, actually, since I can show you how to equip mod, all you do is you drag it. I am looking, there we go, there's my Vigor mod. I need to break that 1000 shield on my Frost. So there you go. Those are all the nodes of the ship. However, and you can see this is my standard Sentinel, which is my little carrier. He just sucks items up for me. It's really, okay, carriers, in my opinion, are the best Sentinels in the entire game. Now, without further ado, so we've covered all the nodes. Now, you might be asking, is there any way I can customize this? Yes, you can. You go to Decorate Liset, and you can have some certain decorations that you can get, like this little Frost bobblehead called a Noggle. But you can customize the hull of your ship, which is how it looks to other people when you load into a mission. Mine's all black and green because that's my color scheme. Now, you can have certain hulls, but I don't have any custom hulls at the moment. You have to buy those platinum. And then you get to customize the inner Liset color. So I could change it all to a black if I want to, but I like keeping it with the white because that, gives it some contrast other than the other black and green I have. So that's how you'd customize your Liset. And so that about wraps it up. I've shown you basically what the ship can do, all the nodes in it, and I will explain the nodes in future videos, but that would be a lot for just one video. So without further ado, my name has been Sven. I hope I taught you a little bit about the Liset. I feel like it's very underappreciated and undervalued, but it's where you do everything. It used to, rather than just being a pause menu like it used to be beforehand, this is, you get to walk around, you get to have fun with it. This is your little domain. This is somewhere that nowhere else gets to be in Warframe but you. So I'm hoping you learned something out of this, and I hope you had fun with it as much as I had fun making this video. I will be hopefully uploading another video tonight, continue with my Skyrim Keep on Track. Again, I'm sorry for the inconvenience with my videos not coming at the regular pace. I've had some issues with the internet recently. My ISP has not been loving me lately. But without further ado, I'll be signing off, and I'll see you all in the next video. Take care.